Travels with Phil continued. Well, I was in Abilene visiting my son and decided, well, I'm going to go up to Palo Duro Canyon, camp up there. And so I'm trying to decide, well, am I going to drive all the way through without doing any stops? And that's when I decided that'll be the day, hey, when I die.
That'll be the day.
So where am I? Well, I'm in Lubbock at the Buddy Holley Museum. This is the Buddy Holley Center. And there you can see the sign. And no, those are not his real glasses. The one problem here is that they don't allow photography inside, except in the gift shop. Okay. And that's because they got a bunch of, his memorabilia. And if you saw them all in my video, why would you ever come here other than just to stand in the room? So this is the Buddy Holley Center in Lubbock, Texas. And in case you didn't remember it, Waylon Jennings was part of the band for a while. And they were called the Crickets. In fact, if you look across the street over here, just above the big silver SUV, that sign right up there says Crickets Avenue. Well, the movie was wrong, according to all the folks in here. They did not get the name Crickets because there was a cricket in the background when they recorded something. They literally went into got an encyclopedia looking up names of insects because they had liked the spiders, and evidently there was a bunch of bands named after insects. So they just went down a list and they decided not to get the beetles because beetles, one of the guys says you just step on them, but they decided a cricket because a cricket was an animal that made its own music, and that's how they got the name of the Crickets. Now, there may have actually been a sound in the background that it sounded like a cricket when they made one of the musics, but they were already called that. Now, this is where they where they practiced. This is the home of one of the guys in the band. And so this is also part of the center out here in Lubbock. Now, again, I'm sorry if this is real windy.
This is the J.I. Allison's house. They moved it here. And wow, there you go. Look at that. We're at this house in 56. Buddy Holley and Allison helped write a song, That'll Be the Day. And that's from a line in a John Wayne movie called The Searchers. So this is something you can see here as part of the tour of the facilities right next door to the museum.
That'll be the day.
Here's some tour information as of 2025 if you want to go through the house. So let's take a look inside the museum here. And once you pass these doorways here, remember there's no photography allowed inside the Buddy Holley part of the museum. And it talks about people who influenced Buddy and his music. In fact, Buddy opened for Elvis several times in this early part of his career. And then the Fine Arts Museum features a lot of local artists or artists affected by the area. And the galleries change roughly every 2 months, so we'll see different stuff from time to time. And here's a story about some artwork I saw when I visited the museum.
Travels with Phil continues in the Buddy Holley Museum. This is the exhibit on women in rock. This is funny. This is Wendy O. Williams of the Plasmatics. And that's sort of what she looks like. I worked with her in 84 or 85. She was the queen of heavy metal or something along those lines, which was really funny, because she was a vegetarian, which always struck me as strange. That was one of the things that I had to do was, as the stage manager there at the theater where she played in Riverside, De Anza, I had to go out and make sure I got her a vegetable plate that had the right kind of vegetables in it. So the queen of heavy metal was a vegetarian. Wendy O. Williams, that was funny. All right, back to you.
And there are other places in town where you can see stuff related to Buddy. One of those is the West Texas Hall of Fame, which prominently features a statue here of Buddy Holley, but other folks here from the Lubbock area. And you can also see where he used to live. Now, it's been fixed up since he was living there, but it's still there. Lots of signs around town. Here's just one of those ones. There's also this very nice mural about people involved in the Crickets' rise to fame. And unfortunately, the day the music died, well, this is where Buddy Holley's final resting place is located in Lubbock. Here's the information on the museum. You might enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please feel free to make comments below as long as the language is family friendly. And if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button below. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the circle with my picture in it in the lower right-hand corner of the video. The arrow is pointing at it now.
And once you have subscribed, you can be notified of when I have a new video posted by clicking on the bell icon in the description field below the video. Thanks again for watching.